welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to apply the Rapsodo Ball Dots that you get from rapsodoballdots.com to a Pro V1 or to your ball of choice. I'm going to go through the steps. So step one is you want to make sure these dots stick to this transfer paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a credit card or any type of card, and you're just going to scrape the top of these dots, and you're going to make sure they actually stick to that transfer paper. So step two, you're now going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut inside this border or this black line that they've got on the dots for you. So we're going to take some scissors and we're going to cut on the inside. It doesn't have to be perfect, just cut inside those lines. All right, cool. Once you've done that, you should have basically what looks like a T, and you should have the dots laid out like so. Okay, from there, you're going to get your Titleist ball out, or whatever ball of choice you want. I'm going to be using a Pro V1. And then you're going to take your dots and you're going to peel off this transfer paper. And what you'll see is the dots will stick to the transfer paper. Because we used our credit card, these dots should all come off nicely and they should stick to the transfer paper. Take your time doing this because you want to make sure these dots do get stuck to this transfer paper. If they don't, just push it back down, scrape over the dots again and try and make sure they connect to that transfer paper. Okay, then from there, you've got the dots on the transfer paper. And if you're like me, I like to get the V basically like it is on the Callaway RPT golf balls. You can put these on any way you want, it doesn't matter. But what I do is I'll start with this V in the middle and I'll line it up with the Titleist logo. So I'll simply get that. I can see the Titleist logo underneath and I'll try and get it centered so it looks nice. And then from there, press down on that V. You want to make sure the dots are flat when you're doing this. You don't want any imperfections on these dots. Okay, so simply push down on that one. And now that one's in place. So now let's work on this top one. We're going to pull the paper as tight as we can and just fold it over until those dots are down on the side of the ball. And then we'll press those down. And we're going to do the same thing for each one of these sides. Pulling it tight, making sure they're flat, and pressing it down. You're simply going to repeat the process for each side. And then when you're happy that you've got all the sides on, what I do is I'll just get the golf ball and I'll roll it in my hand. Make sure these are on nice and tight. And then when you're happy with that, you're going to slowly peel off this transfer paper. And it doesn't matter where you start, you can start anywhere you want. We'll slowly peel off this transfer paper. And what will be left behind are the dots. And then when you're done, you're left with a golf ball that's going to work perfectly for the Rapsodo MLM2PRO. And of course, you're using your ball of choice. For me, it's the Titleist Pro V1. You guys can use whatever golf ball you want. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. If you got any comments or questions, let me know down below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.